Right, we're back with some mods, and we've got some nice ones, I must admit. So the first one we've got in front of us today is storage for grapes and olives. This is by Zoddlezoct, 1.53 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these in the construction menu and under buildings and silos. So we'll scroll along to find them. We've got a few options here. Now you've got ones for, obviously, for grapes, and then ones for olives, as the name would suggest. And the options you got there are small, which is going to hold 100,000 litres. We then got the medium, which is going to hold 500,000 litres, and then we've got the large that's going to hold 1,000,000 litres. Now, there is a bit of a strange thing with this, because obviously the grapes, yet that's not a problem. 100, 500 and 1,000,000. You come over to the olives, you've got the small, which is 100,000 litres, the medium, which is 500,000 litres, and then the large, which is only 100,000 litres, which is the same as the small one. Which is a bit random, I must admit. Because you're going for the bigger one, why is it the same as the smaller one? Anyway, we'll carry on. So they all act the same, which is great. I mean, you come over to this door, open that. There's your loading in point. Obviously, you do need to have the doors open first, otherwise you're not going to be able to load in. And then once you've opened the doors, that's when your trigger pops up. Then we'll come down this side. We'll open up that door like that. That's where your taking out trigger comes. Obviously, they all work the same. Not a problem. You do need to have the doors open first. Then we'll come over to this little light box section. We've got a few more options, and these are ace. So we'll come to the left-hand one there. It's got show information panel. Turn that on. And what this does, if you come around here, it gets that little sign. So you see this one over here. This is an olive one. There's no sign there. So we come around there and we'll turn it on like that. Show information panel. And there it is. Ace. We'll go to the next one. So we've got this one here. So that's going to be show trigger markers. We'll turn that on. So it's now got that bit there on the floor. So that's the out section. And then obviously that's the in section. We'll come to the next one, which has got show warning stripes. That's going to be the hatch marking areas and where the trigger is. Fair enough. And we'll come to the one round the corner. They are turn the light on. Yeah, that's alright. I mean, to be fair, when you close them all up, they do disappear. Like that. But like other areas, I would not have them on. Just turn them all off. Because that trigger icon's still there, anyway, regardless of everything turned off. And that disappears as well. That is alright though, I do like that. That is very nice. Obviously they all work the same, depending on which one you go for. Obviously, I think that's the large olive one. It's only got 100,000 litre capacity, so it's probably going to have an update in the future. But I like the concept of it all though. I mean, someone to store your olives and grapes. Ah, very nice. Right, next up is going to be one in particular for my son, because he loves pizza. So this is Pizza Production by Nicky, 4.8 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these in the construction menu, and the first one is going to be under productions. So we'll scroll along to find it. There it is, 60 grand to place down. Obviously, this is where you're going to make the pizza. Now, the second one, if we go up to buildings and silos, and we'll scroll along to find this one. Got that one there. Obviously, this is going to be for storing your pizza if you're waiting for a decent price on it. And then the third one is back into productions and under selling points. And it's a little grating, nondescript sort of sell point. Obviously, somewhere for you to sell your pizza. Fair enough. So you come up here and you've got your production chain menu there. So you've got different options. So you've got pizza margarita, so that's going to use flour, tomatoes, cheese and olive oil. Then you've got potato pizza, so that's flour, potatoes and olive oil again. Egg pizza, flour, tomatoes, eggs and cheese. And then pizza marinara, flour, tomatoes and olive oil. And obviously you've got the pizza storage down the bottom. It's going to be storing whichever pizza you've made like that. So that's where your production chain menu is. So you come down the side here. You've got your pallet spawn point menu there. And then you've got your loading in point there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to fast forward. I'm going to have a look at the pallets. And there we have it. So these are our pallets of pizza. Oh, I tell you, if my son was here now, he'd have a field day for pallet of pizza, no problem. Now, they all look the same, so there's no really distinguishing features on them, so you just have to go up to them. So that one there is potato pizza, and that one there is pizza margherita, that one there is egg pizza, and then that one there is the pizza marinara. Can we pick them up? Oh yeah, we can. That's ace. So this comes on to the next section. So we've got the storage area for you. So obviously you just come over to it, drop it in like that, and we'll go into there. So storing in, so 1,000 pizza marinaras going in there. Jobs are good. Obviously it's all coming out at the bottom, which is great. And you can also go over and the usual shenanigans with selling, distributing, although to be fair, distributing is not really anywhere for it to go because it's an end product. But all right, fair enough. Now, what you can do is obviously when you want to get your pallets out, this is where they're going to spawn there. But you got these bollards in the way. A-frames, warning triangles, whatever you want to call it. So you've come up to it like that, down this side. You've got option there, turn on pallet spawn. So press B, that moves them out of the way. So then we'll fast forward again a little bit, and then we'll wait for the pallet to spawn out there. There we are, we've got 2 pallets of pizzas, although it is interesting actually, because we've got 1,999 litres of the marinara pizza twice, which is strange, and we've got 2,000 litres of potato pizza, which is rather random. Okay, because it's going to need to get to that 2,000 mark before it's going to spawn a pallet, but alright, fair enough. So once you've done that, just bring it over here, sell it all off. Let's see how much pallet sells for actually. Oh, 1,100 quid once I've dropped it. See how much it goes for in total. So we've got to add 1,100 on to the end of that. So we'll see what comes out at. 11 grand? It's like 12 grand. It's like nearly 13 grand for a pallet of potato pizza. Oh, that's alright. That's some decent cash indeed. Oh, I like that. That is very nice. It's definitely going to have to be a money spinner, that is. Oh, excellent. Might have to go into the pizza game. Become the new Domino's. Oh, why not? Oh, I do like that. That is very nice. Right, the last mod for the day is the Lizard 44202. This is by Axery, 32.21 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under trucks. So this starts off with a 300 horsepower engine, 49 mile an hour top speed, 62 grand of your hard-earned coinage to buy. You then got the options. So the first one is going to be the bumper. So you got type 1 or type 2. Puts the lights in the bumper there like that. You then got engine setup. So it starts off with 300. Or you can then change it up to a 600 horsepower engine, which is called ST3 Cheat. Dear oh dear. Well, that's only going to cost you 5,100 for twice the amount of horsepower. That's 5 grand well spent. That's got to be the best tune ever. 5 grand for 600 horsepower. Very nice. Come down the wheel setup. You've got different options for the tyres. Obviously, you go for whichever one you want. Then main colour. You pick whichever one you want on here, although I'm going to go for dark grey. Oh, that looks ace. That looks like something Batman would drive around in. That is ace. Oh, love it. Right, we've got a couple of updates. The first one is the Mark II Conveyor Pack by Godosaurus Rex. The Massey Ferguson LS2200 Gen 2 Baler Pack by KRKZ Modding. The map Bouchern by Kazi, and it does say it needs a new save game, so if you put a bit of time into that, you may need to start again. And the last update is No Man's Land by Alien Jim. They've had a couple of extras. One particular is Gold Production, which is ace, and the best thing about it is no new save game required. Brilliant. So this is your current testing list at the minute. There's only 2 in there for console, although one of those is La Carinella that's already out, so that's just going to be an update. But you never know. We know what it's like from now. The testing list doesn't mean anything. Obviously, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Well, that's your mods done for the day. Drop it in the comments below. What type of pizza are you going to be making? Because that one was ace. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today. And I'll see you in the next one.